It appeared the button didn't press, and I've been talking for the last minute. Okay. Pro streamer move. But yeah. Trigger for one of my bots was seriously missing for ads, and that was odd. But yeah, whatever. It's done, it's done. It's fixed now, so it should run next time. I did finish off the rest of the terrain I was building on Sunday, so they're all ready. There's two. I'm not taking it all to work because of transport. To be honest, I can't. The bulk's a bit too bulky, and I don't have a decent bag to carry it while carrying the stuff I need to take to work. To work, so it's like, So I've minimised it into a small bag. So I bought some of the terrain with me. It'll do for what we're planning to do. Um, I think so. No one will be able to complain, since there's still a guy I'm going to be playing against tomorrow doesn't have. So we'll work with what we've got. End of the day, I'm taking Tao. He's President's son, so I can shoot him at long range, but killing him fast is going to be the problem. But then again, I've got a ghost kill. A ghost kill. What was there? Sorry. So 2 squads of fire warriors, because you can't not have a couple of squads of fire warriors. Cadre Fireblade is going to be my HQ. A ghost kill running around just because I can. It's cheap ish. And then 2 stealth squads. Stealth suit squads. That was a tongue twister for some reason. So that's going to be running around tomorrow for an hour. Depends. I just need to get all into my bag. No, my bags. So the bag with terrain, basically terrain in it. That is all that's in there. It's a small Warhammer store anniversary bag I got years ago. It's like, that's small. It will do. But it can't take the 2 big hab bunkers, which is a slight shame. But if they really need it, I can make sure they're there for next month. It's only once a month, I think. So this is going to be so. But it should be interesting. Well, anything else to talk about? Not really. I'm hoping hardware turns up soon, because I did order some to kind of start replacing the system my bots on. My bots are on. That is showing its age. It's an old AMD Venom FX processor, 8350 I think it was. And put it this way, it's not in its last legs, but it's showing its age. It's done at its time is more probably the better way of looking at it. Only upgrading my PC like this PC from it in 2019, so it was a big jump from an AMD Venom processor to an actual proper Ryzen for games wise, because a lot of games were struggling at that point for me. I literally played the system to death. I didn't upgrade the graphics card till a couple of years ago, so some of my tech in this computer is behind. So it is. I really need to plan out my army for my big game in August. I did say I was going to do Tau, and it's 3,000 points, so I should actually start painting that shit sometime soon. But anyway, enough of the malarkey over this side. Not there's much more done. What do you mean updated? I moved that line slightly. I lock this thing. What is the goals? Oh, the plus program thing. Nah. Yeah, I'm not going to get into that. Anyway, button work. Button works when I'm on focus. Yeah. There's a set of digital calipers there. No, I can't actually see myself now. That's going to be slightly. That preview does work. Why? I don't know what that's doing. So the thing I was printing on Sunday, the joys that are the little stand thing, this was at 120% compared to the 100. Yeah. That was technically. So fucking huge change, to be honest. And that's only 20% extra. So these were printed off overnight, basically. But the print officially finished like at 1 AM, so technically it was not overnight, but it was. So, why are you pinging me? I don't know. Random things pinging me everywhere. Discord, stop it. That's, to be honest, that's not a bad thing. I need to go to bed early tonight. I'm up at 5 AM instead of my usual 7. But yeah, so these are done at the same size as that, so does fit in size wise. There is holes conveniently in these for the joys that are magnets, so there's enough holage here to satisfy everything. A bit gunky, so I haven't finished cleaning them up. So basically, if there's a metal plate or a fridge, clunk, you could do that. But there can plenty of magnet holes, so I just need to sort that out to get the right size. Because if I remember, yes, it was like 4 deep. It's roughly about 4mm deep. And those holes, cause I can obviously use the additional hole sizes because they are now no longer 100%. 4 deep, basically, and 6 across, but I don't want to get exactly 6 by 4s because they'd be super tight trying to squeeze them into those holes. Yeah, they won't come back out, but if I put one in the wrong way, I am royally screwed, technically. Just for magnet polarity. But then again, one north, one south wouldn't be too bad because that way you can't put one on the wrong way. Even though no one would do that, but just like in my head. So like north, south, north, south, north, south, north, south, and the back wouldn't matter, to be honest. That's if they need magnets, yeah. So at this scale, I just need appropriate size magnets. Last time I got magnets for miniatures and that, I basically used eBay. Nothing wrong with eBay, to be honest. Over there. That's where I've got all my. Although I need more. Oh, that's nice. 10 by 1s. There. So if it's 6mm by 4mm, we say if we're getting 5 by these, if it's a size option. Problem is it might not be. But most of the listings it gave up straight away are multi-size, so it's going to be cheapish. Select size. So 5x3 is a size. Yay! It can't be a pound of magnet. Oh, I don't think that's going to be here. It's 10. 10 pieces. Now, is that 10 packs? This listing is. Right. So I don't want to end up with like hundreds of magnets. Not that I wouldn't be able to use them, but because it's got a sample 1 pack. It's also cheap, but it doesn't. No, it says 1 PCSs, so that's. This listing is confusing me. Feels like it's a pack. Bundle description 1 to 200 PCSs. Is that PCs? Might need to send out a message for that. So I don't want to end up ordering too many magnets in one go, but if there's 10 of these and there's 8 pair, that's 80 magnets if I put a magnet in every hole. It is a possibility. Possible up to. Anyway, so that's deliberation. I need to figure out what they mean by. Is it packs or pieces? Yeah, but there was a specific company I ordered from before, so I should actually log in properly and check that company's, because the last time it was super simple. I ordered a pack and I got lots of magnets. That's what I was looking for at the time. This is what I'm looking for now. No. Here's the button I'm looking for. I so rarely sign into eBay these days because I have not had a great burning need for anything that I would find on eBay. Sure. Yeah, I'm touching my camera here. Just the laptop won't open that email account because it needs an update. The joy to old Hotmail account. I need the security code it just sent me. I'm being verified. So I need to fix the spell. I'll say to that, it's Van Hope. Oh dear, that was a sneeze and a half. Oh, it did eventually open. Yeah, really. Yes, hello me. Oh, that's the company done. Spider magnets. All from them before, and everyone was nice enough. Three. See, he lists it better. It's you're buying like 10 magnets, 50 magnets, 250 magnets. That's a fucking ton of magnets. But it's saying a definitive number, unlike that other list I was looking at where it just has an ambiguous 110 PCS, which could be 10 magnets, it could be 10 packs, with a varying number of mags in them. So, although the number of mags is a bit limited. Just 50. Do that twice. That gives me 100 only. But also, the thing is, I don't know if they will be absolutely ideal about fitting them, so buying a ton of magnets isn't a good idea. Buying 10 to begin with probably be a better idea. I'll look at that later. So this can progress in this is clean up. So there is drainage holes because I've made these holes that are not a thick, a solid chunk of resin. The only problem is this residue I need to get cleaned off, so I might actually have to give it maybe another ISO bath, or just like a general wash would be. No, I know that's going to go the door, so I was thinking I need to kind of plug those holes, but don't at the same time because a magnet's going to go in there and with super glue cover the hole, so I don't have to worry about that. It's just because there is going to be inside still a residue uncured resin mixed with isopropyl alcohol, but that's later's problem. I need my juice. It's going to sit there. So build these in. What's signal from there? It's next on Monday and fun. But errors which was looking forward to coming out. Oh, that space too big. Got a town model to build. What else is over there? For the hot gun ship, but the epic air one. Not epic, but the new epic. Built you. Built you. You were the last one. Shade Strain. So Shade Strain's built. So that was. Oh, the second one was just. There's heads. Want to fly the Sky Blast. It's the air fragmentation gun. So it is. And as you'll see as well, no longer any message spamming on the Twitch side from Pretzel, because as quickly as I use Pretzel on Sunday, I've already put them to the sidelines. Okay, so we are looking for 15 is his base. That went flying. I've got it. There's someone moving. We live in there, but it's not been day. It was last week. No. Our rubbish only gets picked up once every 3 weeks. Recycling gets picked up every week, so it's actually... It kind of works out to not too bad, to be honest. Good cycle. I know some places they have longer cycles, which can be a bit more annoying, but... what's the rest of your body? We're looking for body 11. Legs 12 and 13 and 12, 13 and chest plate 14. There we go. I'm concerned in a Friday stream, but I might not just yet. Go undecisive on that front. It's not too bad. Mm-hmm. Yep. Luggies. Next step is to actually stick it to this. Yeah, in this pose, he's literally pushing north with the rain as if he's flying towards his target. Well, firing most likely. The bus cannons are basically shrapnel guns. We just say. I know there's something I haven't opened up now. Not that mattered, to be honest. There was no new follows and no nothing. I hadn't opened up stream labels from Streamlabs. So, like the recent subs and recent follower did change because there was someone. More from than fuel. Shows you how long ago. And even better, when did that person follow? According to that, 5 months ago. Forgot that. And there was something I forgot on Sunday. Not that there was any new followers, so. Not that it mattered, so. Should be probably a little bit more professional and actually have a pre-stream checklist to go, make sure this is on, make sure you've enabled this app. Yeah. I know Banlish does because he always says he's doing his checklist for him, but he does like voice exercises and that, which technically I should do, but yeah. Level effort. So we're looking for 16, 17, and 18. Very chills. You've got a spiky bit and stabbed me. Ow. Actually, that's another thing. I hopefully don't end up with another shard of plastic stuck in me like I did on Sunday. There is a 3D printer running in the house, but unfortunately it's the resin printer. And the grand joys of that printer is I do have a camera watching it, but there's not as much noticeable activity most of the time because of the way it prints. Because this is the screen that does the UV. The plate comes up, so for a long time that plate's in the vat, or in the VAT space, so there's no camera angle to see anything under there. It's only when it comes out quite a distance that you might see something. So all I've got the camera there for is really to check it's still printing if, like today, there was a power fluctuation, so it'd be instantly on it to make sure it's still moving without having to go up in the loft, because it is in my loft. But also check it's finished, so me going up and going, oh, it's still got time. I can actually look up the camera, go, all right, it is finished. What's the apps now? I don't have a people angled yet. The app, open camera. Oh, it's just at a viewable stage. But because I'm moving stuff around in the loft to get the rest of the floorboards down up there, that's all I see. Now, I can see some of the supports and the main body, so this is due finish around about 10 o'clock tonight. I'm going to leave it to drip off resin for basically till I come back from work tomorrow. I'm in no rush to clear this to get another run on, because it would mean clearing the plate quickly if I was doing a rush job, but I'm not on a rush job just now. But that's like, I started that at about 2:30 today, so until about maybe 5 o'clock today, I would not have been able to see anything in that camera. When I move that desk it's on, it's going to be, the camera's going to need to move anyway, so it might be closer to the printer and more of a more similar level, and I can maybe look more closely at the VAT so I can see more sooner. But I do plan to put it in a closure, which I'm still to print out for the plastic printer. Where are we? Head. You have random head. 10 random wings. 20. Not random wings. I'm going to put in a closure around the printer. It's in the loft. Just so that it's more an extra layer of insulation. So when and if I need to run it during more colder months, I can try and keep the resin warmer than 20 degrees. There is a small heater unit in the main bay of that printer. That's the only thing I'll probably go up and turn off tonight. Want to keep it up at 20 degrees. Actually, I'll just leave it on. The temperature in the loft has gone up sharp the last few days because of the sun. Went from a very cold place to, yeah, you're toasting there. I'll just keep the VAT warm, so that way when I come in tomorrow, get that print off, and next print on. I think I need 10 of them. Job I get paid for right away, but the person's very, very interesting stuff. The only thing I personally would want to add to that display thing is obviously the original scope of the person who made it was going to be a wall display, so it had a frame around it. Now I don't have any framed parts for that. Yeah, I do. Okay, wings on, wings off. And even standing level on a desk just now. I ain't standing up, really. See with the the message that displays proper now. I might actually have to expand it a little more, but at least the message actually grammars properly. You must be showing off these. So you did butt face. I don't know why I just called you butt face, but you're butt face now. These need sort of magnets for them now. And then it can be completed. No. It's the Sky Blast done. As I'm letting them just flop about like a. The plastic ones could have resin holes, resin holes, magnet holes as well. There's two builds. Each one has no holes or magnet holes, basically. So it depends if you wanted to do it as a single stand for like a display piece, like or technically trophies. You could do that with, I suppose, the Emperor's Champion on one of them. Well, obviously minus the base, but technically that could be a trophy. It's not expensive unless I spend effort to try and work out how to do 3D scanning and 3D scan him. But I dare say if I look hard enough, I'll probably find a version of this because the Tau Supremacy suit armor that costs a lot of money from Forge World. I may have files for that. So I can print out another hulking big armored monstrosity at some point. You're done, so change the page. But yeah, the plastic ones can have holes as well. So it was just I printed the normal ones because I was using them as tests and sizing. I wasn't really worried about magnet holes. In that sense. I just wanted to get a printable thing to get in my hands to go, right, is it really a size for old school firstborn Marines? 24.25, or is this a scope for Primaris, which ended up what Aconite was looking for. That's nice. I went, I'm secure but not secure at the exact same time. Yeah, I've sorted out my army list for tomorrow, so I have reduced it. 500 points of heart. Whether or not it hurts Thousand Suns greatly is a different matter, but if I can catch them within my volley fire, it's going to hurt them. Oh, the reason I'm going into the office tomorrow already is to play a game of Warhammer. There's a gaming ERG, and they want to try and get tabletop stuff kind of about, so me and one of the other guys actually have 40k. He doesn't have a lot by the sounds of it. So, Cadre Fireblade because I want to volley fire those pulse rifles. 2 squads of Fire Warriors. 2 stealth suit squads of 3 men. Just so they're independent of each other. They want 1 blob unit. Only 1 fusion blaster though, but that's neither here nor there. I don't expect heavy armor, but I kind of want fusion a little. And the Ghost Kill with its fusion blaster. Just to go, I'm going to hurt you now. That should be enough. Well, it technically should be enough firepower to take out Thousand Suns if I'm lucky. But it depends on exactly what he takes, and if by chance I meet a dreadnought. I'll hurt if there's a dreadnought on the table though. Unless I can get my Ghost Kill another fusion blaster into position without them dying. Then it might roast. Is really that angle? Oh, that's the angle. Actually need to, would need to actually sort out my armor list for August as well. Start sorting out the flat now. Possibly get around to actually painting some of it and fixing some of the suits that aren't actually built together properly. So this is the last sweetish guy. He has a swamp guard. But 3,000 points to is doable. arm surgery to help with that. So they do. Obviously, as soon as I mentioned Tau to go in to do Lewis's big game, someone instantly mentioned Supremacy, and then it was like, it may not be no Titanic. I didn't say anything this time. Then again, Lewis kind of spoiled my fun because he had to warn the other side that there was going to be a Titan running around. Let's break your emails.
A new communication link has been established with the Dark Star Citadel.
Thank you for the follow. LH Brush Studio? Is that LH? Hmm. Hope you're having a good night. I'm currently building some Stinglings, Bespit, and I'm trying to put his arm on the wrong side. For some reason. Obviously you go that side. He is really holding this flamer in a strange way. That's probably what's thrown me off. Yeah. The name it that, it does feel like you would probably have at least the Instagram or in the Twitch channel on the go. But there is an ad about to hit soon. Some minutes. Something's not sitting right there. I think his legs decided it's not set right yet. What felt movement? Yeah, his right legs decided, even though there's glue involved, I'm maybe actually moving a bit too much because of glue drying, so I might have to. Looks alright just now. Buttons. Oh, because it included in this system. Buttons work. Yep. Interesting. Oh, the viewer things. At least the... So you get timed out and for linking them banned. Does automated ban. Automated for links. That's a link even though it was a space? Ooh, nice. Marius abandoned, so the bot stopped the message and you kicked them out the channel. Nice. Where's your wings? You are wing set number 31 and a random pick a head option. This one. Yeah, his leg isn't as wiggly now. Cool. You just want to wobble. Can you wiggle wobble with that? Oops. The head does have a lot of wiggle room. So that is the Swarm Guard. After this, they're all just called warriors. So they don't have like fancy weapons. Like this one has the flamer. He has the railgun or rail rifle. He's got the standard weapon, but he's done that for stealth. He's following the stealth suit example. Is their leader. And this guy has just got, I have the cannon. he's got big Daka. So he has. It's a minute to break, so to add to them. As I've said, like I started on Sunday. The ad blocks are 3 minutes just to kill off the pre-rolls. And during that time, I'll take a mini break. Now, I kind of actually need to really go to the top, so I'll go to that during the break. Next one is, let's see, what's this body? I'll wait till the ad actually starts because although that's it, I've got a 1 minute countdown. It doesn't always go well. The first few don't seem to be like bang on when they should be, and then eventually it's as if it starts catching up with itself. Like, no, as soon as I say 1 minute, will happen in 1 minute. As if the channel's like, oh, I need to find ads from somewhere to do this job properly. Very quickly. There it goes, it went quicker. Set that briefly. Ooh. There. Peep, 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 peep. Oh, did it ba? Long we go left in this. A minute. A minute. I did need a wee message to what during this. But that I need to set up. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Oh yeah. Shit. It's not abuse my upload. Things are back. Nope, 5 seconds. Sorry, I just got a surprise email from Royal Mail saying parcel is on its way to you and should be here by Friday. Glad I said Friday, not tomorrow, but yeah. I know I'm waiting on an item coming, but I don't know if it's that item because I didn't say it was shipped yet. It probably is because it's the only other thing I've ordered. There was one other thing I was to order with my bonus, but what? You beanhead? Why you want kitty? Huh? You really say kitty because you're old now. What you? Think you want cat? You being fed? Unless you brought it back up for some random reason. I don't remember feeding you before I went to the shop, so no more food for you tonight. Well, you have your dry food, that's all. You've always got access to dry food, but your wet food, no more of that. Generally, the only stuff she complains to me about is wanting more wet food. No, she doesn't. No, it's a clock. No, it's two. What's Lexi's for him? 66, 65. And chest plates. 66. That is weird. Ooh. Well, the clip sounded quite well, that one. Do. Another one that's pushing up the screen. It's near enough looks like a gravestone, that one. So it does. Body of balancing itself. We are looking for weapons 70, which is definitely not that, but it's almost this one. The weapons are only this one. Let's cut that one, that's easy. Let's see, 69. The parts. Oh, the joys of I haven't done any emotes in this one. It was nice when it's 69. What if actually this is bot, if I can set certain commands to on streamer bot that instead of coming out as Forex Star, it can be sent as me. So for like emotes I've got on my account, like Banglish's one there for 69. Just had a magnet clunk, but I did have to strip down part of my desk today for work because my main monitor, which I'm looking at directly just now, which has my webcam above it, that you're seeing me on, it didn't work this morning. And my work with only one screen isn't a good job. It is not a good job at that point. So I was taking cables apart at 7:30 this morning, trying to diagnose the fault. Thought it was my dock. It looked like it was the monitor at first. Then I thought the dock, until I bypassed the dock with another setup. Turns out it's not the dock. Turns out it's my laptop. But I'll verify that actually the office tomorrow. If that same issue crops up or not again. But to be honest, what happened this morning had been kinda happening again. There's sometimes where this monitor, when it wakes from sleep during work, because I'll go away for lunch, because I actually walk away from my computer on my lunch breaks, and even sometimes my main breaks. And my screen will time out, lock the system, I'll come back and this monitor won't come on. Everyone goes to my secondary monitor. So there has been there has been a niggle. But between the updates done to my laptop today, which included a BIOS update, so it might fix it, and the reboot because of that BIOS update, it's not showing the problem anymore. So if it becomes a major problem, there's a good chance I'll need to book an. Well, I'm not allowed to book an engineer for my own laptop, even though it's in warranty and I'm a warranty agent that can book it. I need to talk to Internet IT, but they've sometimes just when you got that off to book it yourself, just make sure everything's correct and logged. Because it saves them troubleshooting, because that's one thing about the guys that in our internal IT that are actually in the Glasgow office. Generally when we go up saying we've got a problem with our laptop, we're going, we've done this, and this, as if it was a warranty call, and they go, yeah, you got just log it all, put I've said I, and book it to save them doing it, because it's like, well, there's no work for them at that point. I did try to join that team at one point, but I kind of get picked to the final post by another agent who got an after closing date interview. It's like, oops. A warrior with a neuroblaster. This one, because the kill team one, it doesn't have the entry for them at the back. The instructions that say this is the profile of them, but I have to cut the tau decks anyway, so. Force Q. Like team. I need to get a first team. I think I've had one. Got a Kroot Lone Spear to build. That was the newer unit that came out more recently. It is good that Kroot are going to be more fleshed out. Nope. 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 I went the wrong way. That's the Kroot. Oh, there they are. Best response. Yeah, Neutron Blaster, not Neuroblaster. Neutron. It might have been called Neuroblaster a long time ago. When they first appeared. And again, when they first appeared, everyone was like that. They don't know what role they would fill. '76. It doesn't have a fancy. Well, it does have a fancy bit, but it's not separate in this case. '78. That's something I actually need to look at. Yeah, baby. Dee, 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 dee. You had a spike bit, didn't you? Right on your shoulder plate. So when I go to make sure the arm's plugged into socket, all I get is stabbed. Oop, oop. That's all I've got in that page. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this manual holder. So because it means it is out the way. I'm not got it laid directly in front of me and having to displace everything to clean off some plastic off it to turn the page. It's like I take it at the stand, fold page, put it back instead. Bit more awkward in this space because of distance going that way. For the bigger Conquest magazines or Combat Patrol ones, whichever ones. Wing 79? 79. And we need a Randall head number whatever. Really? He's literally looking down his barrel. The head pose in this one. Because I picked one with slightly wider mandals, he's a bit less. He's a bit more cocked head, but I picked that head. It's getting used. And this is why I keep a longish nail in my hand. It's when a base like that gets stuck, it's like. Sometimes the fun one just goes straight under. I was like, I got you. Just another bog standard warrior. So this brew practically empty except for that chest plate because that was an alternate part for one of the previous ones. 81, 82, 83, 84 and 85. No longer separate sprues. Yay! Well, down to 2 sprues instead of 3 for bouncing. Do, 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 do. Well, there was another flaw from Sunday's stream. I'm just gonna double check again, yep. Because the way I set my title off, because of restream through OBS, it put me in no category, so I was like, what do you mean my stream had no category? I was like, oh, fuck. I was fixed it then, so like the VOD is marked correctly, but any tracking data showed me is I was in no category. Yeah, there's a couple of sites that I checked for if they basically my stream's seen in some way. And it's like, oh, what do you mean I did a stream where I was not categorized? Unfortunately, I can't get them to read to say, oh. To be honest, I hadn't really done the miniature models category at that time because it didn't exist when I stopped streaming last March. Yeah, it was over a year since I streamed. Do, 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 do. What time we'll be finishing now? It'll probably be raiding Studio G7 again. And Kathy. But then again, he is a good streamer. Great painter. Definitely in comparison to me. arms are 86, 87, 88. Oh, his claws, a couple of his claws are separate. So that's for that is wide spread. 88. What are you on? Cat? Huh? You like a pest of hell, don't you? Don't you? Is that what it is? Just no. Oh, let's finish up this one. That's not where I need these wings and head next. Stabby bits are stabby. His wings are 89, which needs. My phone go buzz. Oh, it's meant to be sunny. Mostly sunny tomorrow, so I don't think I need to take my big jacket around tomorrow. Although it will be cold at 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning. Maybe a wee bit cold coming back. Most likely not. So between hoodie and I think I'll just grab my fleece for tomorrow. Right, where are we? So that's warrior number 9. Or item number 9 built, which is the 8th warrior. So 2, 3, 4, 8. Yep. And I already did the drone because I could. So that is a wingy section. There's 2 guys left. Like this. And then that's the best bit done. Huh. Why are you off in that state? Baby. There's a lot of folks in this category. I'm nowhere near the top. Which is no surprise, to be honest. Right, what am I doing? The next guy, which is 91, 92, 93. His chest plate is 94. And his base has this part, 85. Crit beer doesn't look good. So taking neck beer or something. Yeah. Bring model to me, not me to model. Ain't young, ain't young anymore, and certainly not flexible. As flexible anymore. He is Blaster 97 with Arm 96. Blaster. So. does it have to subby bits? Heenies, wingies, and heady. Get up that spread. He did. He looks handsome. Not. So last dude, so these are definitely his wings, so there's no out near. Yeah, wait. Only one button left. Now there is plenty of guns left, but that's because of the options. Because I think this sprue is also for the Vespa squad and the normal town army as well. So 100, 101, and 102. There being a magnet in here. Let's see another metallic objects. Study. Still haven't played Anvil. I haven't really played much gaming this week. I need to get that rectified. Mm. One thing I hadn't got off this for him is his chest plate. Chest plate, where are you? 103. What gun is his? 106. Even let's rig it up to 100. There's not F. I think one number on here. I don't see 9 or some. Last warrior. So I'm gonna fill kill team of this, but penguins if I ever get round to a kill team game. Last page is that little drawing which I did first. See if I can put them in. Well, technically there is I've one of these carry cases. This one's got the tower in it, which needs to get into my bag for tomorrow. That's getting sorted after stream. I need to get my laptop from up there. Well, my work laptop, not my personal one, which is right next to it. And sort the shit out. I don't want to jump onto the bridge now. Oh, there's an applet coming! Here in a minute. I'm just going to take these off for that then. Will I deliberate? I don't know what box it is. I haven't built my red gobble from last year. I seriously have two of those, but I can't. There was a reason why I bought the second one. Those two boxes. You do them before anything else. Nobody can hear me because the wind sucked. Believe it. Boom. Yeah, it's one of those singles from a kid. That bot? Breaking news 6 hours ago. Oh, he's back. Give me a moment, I'm just quickly double checking if apparently there was no, would have been by that time. Apparently there was an explosion in air earlier on today already, so an old chemical plant in Kwanning. Former ICI chemical plant. Oh well, nowhere near here. Yeah, battery factory. Yeah, it says chemical plant. Chemicals, batteries, they're the same thing, basically. Boom, boom, boom. Someone went boom. Just from a quick Facebook scroll. Sponsored post. We'll do the half mix first. Now, on this one, it's a good built up base, but we'll need to keep them not stuck to the bases. The base, because of painting. One of the few times I do double symbols. Maybe it's more the guy at the wall than the guy holding the sausage. Plus, he has got a sausage. He's actually got a few. He has a full dinner. He's got a full roast dinner with sausages. Four. bad. This build is not quite well, this space. Uh, 13 tally mark, so that must be the hit 13 targets. Number 6, more sandbags. Empty bags, empty bags. Definitely more than 13 shell cases in here, but that they may not be going for one shot, one kill. Then again, when it comes to the Astra Militarum or Imperial Guard, they're not generally worried about that. They're just worried about, is the target dead, regardless, as long as they get people alive by the end of it. But very close to that. Nothing. Looks like an apple. And this is a mini fridge. So they've got a crate of food, a mini fridge that can't hold even the bottle of whatever next to it. Uh, I'll definitely a frag grenade, another frag grenade, some ammo. The big chicken's not on this yet. Which is the chicken. You definitely get better rations than the standard Aston Military fare. It's normally corpse thatch in the front line. That's the base build. Now, technically, it was made to build the guys first, but I decided to just build out that base because it's a good base. Him and his cloak are right on that wall, so he's definitely the sniper. He is definitely not going to be stuck down tonight. Oh, number 10. That's 9 already. Damn. builds up quite well. 13, where's your belly? Must be a long cut now next. It's meant to be right up. Finger nearly going up his nose, close to his face. Plan again. Barely in this one. I haven't actually had dinner yet. I'm gonna have that straight after stream. A bit of splurge. Well, in this case, one off this model. If you want a warm sausage in the battlefield, keep them in your pocket, apparently. That's what this guy's keeping them. I got caught off the cold pull. Let's go a little bit. Unpacking it in 2 minutes. Sorry, it's not a pocket full of sausages, it's a pouch. That's a dead spruce, that was that way. Yeah. Well, one of them will be in with the other after they're both on. If Sniper Boy was glued on, not going to lose much, but if it's done that way around, so he's on the base, then that wouldn't be too bad. But that's a decision I can do later. Oh. Okay. Professionally prepared. I don't think there's any rules for them to be active in the game, but and our rattling has just went. Where did you go? Where did you land? Yeah. Implications of elements. It's a type of ethereal. He is in the game. He's just an ethereal. So the choice of vapors coming off the pot. does help me remember to take the base out of the box. And the way I flung that box, it didn't even bounce out. What is my body? Hey. No. One of the rare miniatures or kits that starts at 1, doesn't skip any numbers, and it keeps going until it gets to the last number. And the last one's either 8, 9, or 10, 8, 9, 10, 11 for the smoke coming off the jar. There's a number of folk here. I probably won't read anyone. I'll just shut down for the night. What touches? Now for Flowy locate it. Then we have 5. Now it says special instruction. It doesn't say anything. No, special instruction, take care. Aren't you meant to do that the full model anyway? You mean before I get this instruction I should be building like an orc and hoping for the best? I know where it's getting at because these ribbon bits from the blade have to go behind that bit of the cloak, whereas the rest of it's on the front of the miniature. So. Doot. He's standing on the head of an eel. There he is. Um, I suppose they're all meant to be different elements, these things. So one's probably air, water, fire, and earth. Because that one does look rocky. That one's running down the side, so that looks like it might be water. Yeah, let's do watery one. Look what you made me do. I spilt my drink. Can't go to Monty base fully yet, but that's fine. Because we are 20 minutes from an ad and about the same time finishing up for the night, so let's go into Titus. No, we kind of went off of rock. Titus! You glorious Space Marine. Shame you're a smurf, but hey. Like somebody else fell out there. That must have been my... Oh no, yeah. Look at that. Transfer sheet that went way over there. So, I don't generally do transfers. Oh, he's got a helmeted head. Oh, that's a plug and play sprue. So technically I don't need glue for this one. I do need to get back to Space Marine 2. Have no later game enough. Or actually at all. I think I only put a half an hour in before the game pissed me off in the back when I was having a bad day. So can I just get flung in the locker of I'll get back to you later. You. The thing with these piggy plug and plays, sometimes it doesn't feel like they're going together correctly. The reason obviously Titus is this way is because if folk are coming from the game, they don't have to worry about glue and all that. They can just pick him up. Yeah, we're going for him with his head. Right on. There's a gap. I don't like looks of, but I'm not going to be able to put enough force to put the sort in the mini to get rid of it. So some of them you have to live with. Okay. I'm gonna mess them away a little bit. I'm gonna interfere with anything. The fact he's got the chain round his arm does feel like he's had a bit too much contact with the Black Temple, because that's a habit of theirs, so they don't lose their weapons. Well, it can't be pried from them during combat. Probably a few other chaps too, but it's not an atypical Ultramarine thing. But he was with Deathwatch for a while, so he has came in contact with other chaps in a different capacity between the two games. And in Deathwatch, they are, well, they're more reliant on each other because they don't have a vast amount of backup. Ba-bum. Racing against the clock a little for the ad. And one bag back. And Titus is done. I get to the bands are, but I kind of kiboshed that a little. That also kind of worked out because I realised the fucking time. Time slips away, but then again, this night's stream is always a shorter one compared to Sunday stream. That backpack is just not going in far enough. Even though there's not a logo in there. It's not the first thing I've had to shave off a peg in one of these type of models just to get something to fit more snugly. Less gappage. Yay! So Titus going after someone's head with that chainsaw. With the helmeted head because why not? And we're at 6 minutes. I have 3 snoozes and I haven't used one. So as a snooze for an extra 5 minutes. 11 minutes. I'm going to give up on that. I'm going to press that button to fly me back over here. So, pictures will appear on Insta as normal because I've actually got a decent amount of stuff actually done tonight compared to a couple of bits of scenery on Sunday. And now I have sprues everywhere I need to cleanse. I can just press that. So, not going to raid because when it gets comically stupid when you end up raiding the same person over and over again. So I'll probably go watch Studio J7 for this night, but first I'm going to go with food. So I ain't going to be near here, so there's no point raiding. And I think his channels are he did mention it for raids. He's got the number set, so a low number raids can't go in. I know we had 5 on. We were fine on Sunday, but tonight I don't think we'd have enough. There we would. I like all the information that's on here. I'm not going to rate tonight. So I might be here Friday. I haven't 100% decided. So if it will be at 7 o'clock on Friday. If I'm on, it'll be a near. If not, it'll be Sunday at 3. I'm meant to go live for my Sunday stream. I've got my normal start time. But I shall see you Sunday if I don't see you Friday. Hopefully the rest of your night goes well and you get a pick of Twitch or who you want to watch next. Thank you for this tuning in and for the follower tonight. It's always appreciated.